Hi, this is Matt Hugg, and before I get to the 5 takeaways on the marketing chapters in the Healthcare Nonprofit Keys to Effective Management, I want to thank the Healthcare Administration Press, Steve Gambicia, Sylvia Bastani, and Bruce Malagari for bringing together a fine group of nonprofit professionals to give you some important information in nonprofit management. This is a great book, not just to read, but to use for classes. And even if you're not in the healthcare field, this is a really good book on just how to work with nonprofit management. Let's get started. Hi, this is Matt Hugg, and I'm here to give you the top 5 key takeaways from my chapters 14 and 15 in the Healthcare Nonprofit Keys to Effective Management. Here we go. Marketing is everything. It's not just the tools. Yeah, we all know marketing tools. We see them all around us every day, right? TV commercials and print ads and things on videos and advertisements on Google and all that kind of stuff, right? Those are the tools. That's not all marketing is. But marketing is everything else. It's how you pick up the phone. That's a little tagline at the end of your message. It's how your service delivery people, the folks who actually meet the folks on the ground to do what you do, are interacting with the clients. It's when you come home at night, and whether you're talking to neighbors or talking to people in your family, right, and telling them what you did during the day. That's all marketing, because it develops people's sense of what your organization is. And that's the results of marketing. All right, let's see what number 2 is. Number 2, it's don't believe the myths of marketing. Now, in the book, The Healthcare Nonprofit Keys to Effective Management, I lay out 9 nonprofit myths, but let me just pitch out a couple of the most important ones. I think one of the ones that folks really fall into a trap on is, we're not in the marketing business. We're a nonprofit. We help people. Hey, you know what? You can help people all day long, but if nobody knows about it, right, it's not going to be as nearly as effective as if people did know about it. Folks need to know about you so they fund you. They need to know about you so they get your services, just at that level. So we're all in the marketing business one way or another. Daniel Pink, To Sell is Human, makes a great point about that. And after you're done reading our book, check out his. Now, another one, is that marketing is time-consuming and complicated. Honestly, it can be, but only if you want it to be. It can be really simple in so many ways. And for most people in your organization, that's what they need to know. The simple things that they can do to market your organization. And you know what? You don't even have to call it marketing. Just say, when you talk to clients, smile, right? That's marketing. People feel good about people who smile. And it seems simple. And, you might say, really? Is that it? Yeah. I mean, just a smile when you're delivering a service makes a difference. There are all sorts of other little things like that that are marketing that make a big impact on what you do that don't seem like marketing. So I'll let you find 7 more in the book. What's number 3? Takeaway number 3, define your target market. Yeah, who should you be talking to? Who should be getting the message about your organization? Now, nonprofits are a little more complicated in that they have both funders and clients that are different from each other, and you'll read more about that in the book. But it's important to remember that you need to almost define an avatar. Draw a picture of somebody who is kind of like the person that you need to be talking to for whatever purpose your marketing is directed at your organization. You might even want to have some fun someday and dress somebody up and have them show up at the office so that, folks can actually see who they ought to be talking to. Now, it doesn't mean you're always going to hit that target and see that exact person out there, but it's going to give you a good idea, and that people will start seeing that more. That's just how developing a target market, kind of an avatar, works for you. You start seeing that more and more as you move forward with your marketing. All right, let's find out about number 4. All right, takeaway number 4 is really important, but you know what? It takes a little practice, and if you read through both the chapters, you'll really get a sense of how to do this, and that is develop a marketing eye. Yeah, start looking around your organization from the point of view of the people who are looking in from the outside and say, gee, how would somebody else see this? And that's not just an outsider in terms of your client, mission person, or a donor, but even somebody who comes from one office to another in your organization. Because, internal marketing is just as important as external marketing, because the people inside your organization need to feel good about what they're doing and know its purpose when they're going out the door. So start looking at things from a marketing perspective in terms of how people do things in the office, how your office looks. We all have that syndrome, right, where we see something every day, and it just literally becomes part of the furniture. And so you might look at your furniture someday and say, oh my gosh, I never realized how slovenly it looked, and that you need to fix that, because when people come in, they might need to see something else that makes you more presentable and more of a marketing presence. So look at your organization with a marketing eye. Like I said, might take a little bit to get there, but I know you can do it. All right, let's wrap this up. What's number 5? Number 5, the last takeaway in the Healthcare Nonprofit Keys to Effective Management in the marketing chapters is to develop a culture of marketing. Yeah, everybody should be engaged in the marketing enterprise, not just the people who have marketing on their label, their title and their business card, or the executive director or the key staff, right? No, marketing is everybody's responsibility. And honestly, I know that people will take a step back and say, oh, I'm not in marketing. I do. I help people with injections, or I, visit clients when I'm out there talking about, whatever issues that you have, or, in your clinic, right? They don't see themselves as marketers. They see themselves as really good professional service delivery people. But you know what? They're in marketing too. The person who greets people when they come in the door, boy, that's a real good marketing position. Even the person who provides, like if you do surveys and you fill out those surveys for how well you did or not, that's really all about marketing too. Everybody needs to just kind of have this idea that what they do, even though it may not be formally marketing, and that you might have a marketing director or not, right? I know how that goes, that their projection of themselves and the organization outside and inside gives everybody an impression about what you do, how you do it, what quality you are, even though that smile may not have anything to do with quality, but people equate it with quality, right? They're friendly, they smile, they do the things that make somebody feel good. That's all marketing. So whether you decide to call it marketing or not, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. But develop a culture of marketing in your organization. Could be one of the toughest things you do, but it could be the most important thing you do. This is Matt Hugg with Nonprofit.Courses. I'm the author of chapters 14 and 15 in the Healthcare Nonprofit Keys to Effective Management. I hope you enjoyed this 5-point takeaway series on the important things to take out of the 2 chapters 14 and 15 in that book. Have a great nonprofit day, and don't forget to visit Nonprofit.Courses, where you're going to find this and literally hundreds of videos, educational videos on nonprofit work and what you can do to build your nonprofit today. All right, make it a great nonprofit day.